Well, greetings. It's the weekend, and this is your update. And it's a whirlwind. That's what I'm kind of titling this weekend update because summer is more than half over, as we have been talking about, and it's time to get back into a school year mindset. A lot of the teachers are back in school now, even though school hasn't started yet. There's still some summer music programs going on and things like that. But I made a View from the Road video, the first one of the new school year, so Happy New Year. And I was making deliveries for a lot of repairs and things like that, but marching band stuff is starting up. So check out a clip from that video to see what I was up to. Into it. But the other thing that's going on now too is marching band camps. I did some deliveries this morning, and I've got some other deliveries to do now because it's time. School starts for students here in just about a month, and we've got repairs that I need to deliver, orders that we need to take to places because everything is starting right back up again. I know it feels like it was just yesterday that we wrapped it all up, but no, it wasn't. It's we're now beyond the halfway point, and now it's time to start thinking about the fall. And then over on the Drums West side of things, this is the short from the longer video we did. The longer one was probably about 6 minutes long, but this was musical target practice. And so I figured this was a good one to show people that might not have seen the larger one what it was all about. So here is that short, and you can find that over on the Drums West YouTube channel, as well as the full-length video. So check out this short.
Musical target practice, using a theme to come back to every time to focus myself and to work around. Use whatever the heck you want. It can be simple, it can be complicated, but it's nice just to work on figuring out ideas.
And then over on the Podcasting Store YouTube channel, I did another post share. I've been really taking a deeper dive into some of the DaVinci Resolve stuff. I've been using it for about a year now, and I'm still learning. I'm still finding out stuff. And it's never the wrong time to look at the basics. Jamie Fenn over on his YouTube channel made a great short that was 4 cuts that every editor should know. And you may know some of them, you may not know some of them, or you may be using them without knowing what they're called. So check out that short. And this is one of those that does a loop around again. So the ending's going to feel like the beginning and so on and so forth. But check out that short, and there's some really great information in this.
4 cuts every editor should know. The first being a standard cut, or a hard cut. It's a classic editing technique when a scene goes from one to another with no visual transition. So for example, if I'm gonna say I'm gonna light this candle, it's gonna cut to me lighting this candle. The next cut is a J cut. A J cut is another classic technique where the audio from the next clip overlaps with the video from the previous clip. Notice how you hear the audio before you actually see me talking? That's a J cut. Third cut is a match cut. A match cut connects multiple scenes using a common element in every shot. I'm holding up these random items, and that is the common element in each shot. This is a fantastic way to have natural transitions in your videos. The next cut is cutting on action, which means inserting a cut in the middle of an action sequence. So for example, when I light this candle, you can see that I'm actually cutting on the action, and you're not seeing the entire full clip. And those are the
So really cool YouTube channel. I would urge you to go check it out and get knowledged up on some DaVinci Resolve. Great program. If you're making any kind of video content, you should really know how to use that. And then over on the Podcasting Store Medium page, I read an essay by Darius Farrow. It was talking about doing hard things if you want an easy life. And he was talking about when he was younger and working at a call center, he got rained on when he was going to work, and he could have gone home and just said, oh, forget it, the world is unfair, but he suffered through it, went to work, and did the hard thing. Juxtapose that against he had a relative who had the exact same thing happen, and she decided to just give up. Well, he talks about doing the hard things. Well, what it takes away from me is it's a mindset thing, that he's got an ironclad mindset that when he decides to do something, he does it. And this is very similar to learning a musical instrument, that you're going to have to do the hard things up front, and then things get easier, and you'll be able to do harder and harder things and really accomplish something. So I thought that that was a really good lesson to keep in mind, not just in life in general, but also in making music specifically, as we're again getting into the new school year, and we're going to have people starting out making making music and learning how to do it. So don't get discouraged, because doing the hard things is going to make a lot of things easier. So that is your weekend update. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment below, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch up with you next time.
If you enjoyed the Weekend Update, do me a favor and follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channels, or visit our websites. This is Drew with Boomer Music Company and thepodcastingstore.com. Thanks for listening.